Starting today, the Vatican is holding high-level meetings on the future of the Catholic Church. Delegates all over the world are gathering for what's expected to be a defining moment for Pope Francis's reform agenda. The meetings come after the Pope suggested there could be a way to bless same-sex unions in the Church. Foreign correspondent James Longman is at the Vatican with more on that. James, Pope Francis is convening this global gathering to discuss the Church's future. So what are some of the key topics they're focused on?
Well, Diane, they're not shying away from some of the most controversial topics that face the Catholic Church today. Women in the Church, famously dominated, this male-dominated institution. A lot of discussion will take place on the role women might be able to take. As you said there, same-sex unions as well, sex abuse scandals. That is something that the wider Catholic population around the world has been really keen to get on the agenda here. And that is the whole point of this synod. It literally means journeying together. And it's a period of reflection over a month to really dig down into some very serious issues that the Church has to contend with today in the modern world. Pope Francis, in his homily this morning, he gave Mass, he said 4 times, this is not a parliament, it's not some clinical voting exercise, it's a period of deep reflection for people all over the world to come together to discuss these topics. It took 2 years of canvassing opinions before they got to this point, so it sounds as though there's going to be some serious discussions around some very serious topics. Diane?
James, and for the first time, lay people and women will vote on specific issues alongside bishops and other clergy. What brought about that change?
Well, I mean, this speaks to really what Pope Francis is all about, I think his supporters would say. This idea of synodality, that's where we get the word synod. He wants to make it a more, I mean, for want of a better words, he wants to democratize the process a little bit more. He wants to remove the idea or the focus on hierarchy. There isn't really a much more hierarchical institution in the world than the Catholic Church, you could argue, but he wants to get back down into the roots. I saw one journalist said a focus more on the flock, less on the shepherds. So that's what it's about, including these women. Some 50 or more women are involved, will take part in the voting process as well as these lay people. That has never happened before. Of course, he's going to have his detractors who say that this is watering down some of the most fundamental elements of what it is to be Catholic, and there have been already some controversial conversations had in the public arena around this synod, but this is what Pope Francis is all about. He wants to strip things back to basics. You can see that, you know, when he became Pope, there was a lot made of the fact that he didn't want to stay in the papal apartments, that he preferred to kind of walk around when he was an archbishop among the people rather than take official vehicles. This is his brand, and I think this synod is an extension of the brand of Pope Francis. Diane?
Foreign correspondent James Longman, thanks for that.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.